What is happening, everybody? I forget. I'm like watching the countdown and I'm ready to get started, but I'm already live. What's up, everybody? It's Owen Video. I'm excited to be here on this conference here with you, this webinar with you. I want to make sure my volume doesn't get all crazy here in a second. So I just turned the volume off. It's good to see you guys here. Some of you guys I've seen before, yeah? Like, what are you guys up to? What's going on? Deep Space TV is active. I love this nuclear symbol with some Hebrew characters. I've got some volume here somewhere. Apologize for the noise, guys. I'm just figuring out where we're live. If you're just logging in, I want to know what your biggest question is with regards to your channel. What's your biggest question? You want to rank? Do you want to rank? Do you want to collaborate more? Do you want to get more press? You want more subscribers? What's your biggest issue? You know, I'd love to hear from you. And that'll give us a lot to talk about as we continue to develop these webinars for you. So I'm glad you guys are here today. I'm Owen Video. You can check me out on my channel. The link is in the description box below. You can also check me out at thevideospot.net. What I do is I teach business owners how to grow their channel, how to convert videos in a way that makes sales and generates leads and grows your business. I've worked with a couple big YouTubers over the years, big subscriber bases, and they want to make more money. And that's really where I'm coming from. You know, it's all about making money on YouTube, because for me, when I first started, I was in the basement of my dad's house. Okay, but I don't mean that like rags to riches. Like, basements in Utah are all like, you know, nicely finished and stuff. So it wasn't uncomfortable. And I was making silly videos. I made one that was like a spoof of a dating site. You know what I mean? Like, just silly nonsense. I made a dog's eye view sort of short cam, and like a dog's eye view camera thing. And then I made a video about stun guns. I did a product review video, and I did it for my dad's stun gun website. That video had a great title, great description, and great tags. Didn't mean to. I was just trying stuff, and you know what? It worked. I started generating traffic that converted to sales on my dad's website. So we did so well, my dad turned it over to me. He didn't want to be involved in it, didn't think it would really make any money. And here I am, just his 30-year-old son living in his basement, just broke up with a girlfriend of 5 years, kind of like down on my luck, nowhere to go, and that whole situation. Well, it turned into this huge business, where I started reaching out to business owners, showing them, how to make money with your videos. Okay. And so I hope that you guys are interested in that kind of content. What we're doing with TubeBuddy is we're going to show you some techniques and tools that will grow your channel and that will turn into dollar amounts, subscribers. I mean, that's why I'm asking you guys. It's like, what is it that you're wanting to do, right? Because I use TubeBuddy to accomplish a large number of my objectives. When I want to get more views on a video, I use the TubeBuddy keyword research tool. And when I want to promote my video in a dynamic way, I use the TubeBuddy GIF animation tool. When I want to outsource some of my work to a friend or an assistant, I use the TubeBuddy thumbnail generator because all my templates are already there. When I had to change my links in my description box because I got rid of a website build that I had, I used TubeBuddy's description box tool. Sorry about that, guys. To change all the links like that. So there are a lot of great tools inside of TubeBuddy. And what we want to show you how to do is to use those tools to accomplish some of your objectives. So Spartan says, what kind of videos do you make? I don't know if you're asking me, but if you're asking me, I make videos on video marketing. We're doing a series right now on Facebook Live. And YRG Magician says, how can I rank my videos to front page? That's good. I think another part of that is, what are the words you would want to use? How to find the phrases that you want to use. And we did a training on that back a few months ago on the tag research tool. So look at that. The stream audio is out of sync. Yeah, I'm using OBS, so I hope you guys don't mind. It will be a little out of sync. Open to your advice on that. It's something we've been struggling with using Open Broadcaster System. Haven't quite figured it out yet. GIF only works with Twitter. That's interesting. Not necessarily the case. Okay, we use animated GIFs to email our email lists, and I bet you that's the big thing you guys aren't doing. You guys are probably not building an email list. You're probably not taking your YouTube watchers and subscribers and turning them into people that are on your mailing list. If you guys have mailing lists, well, just answer me right now. Do you guys have a mailing list? Yes or no in the comments. I want to see it. Thanks, Phil, for posting my Spartans. Sorry, I was asking slogan. Well, good. At least either you're not interested in who I am or just the wrong guy. OBS works really well. You can go on YouTube and search best OBS settings. Hey, I'll look for that. Zoust, I appreciate that. Deep Space TV asks, what are the differences between vidIQ and TubeBuddy? They're definitely competitor tools. So I think that you need one or the other. And the reason that we use TubeBuddy is for its ease of use and the depth of its features. I hope that's an easy question. So I've used both, and I've used the paid versions of both. And there are things about vidIQ that I like. Okay? I like how when you go on vidIQ, like, the stats are right there in your face. But when it comes to like tools and and things that I really, really need to actually get things done, TubeBuddy outperforms. So I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit more about TubeBuddy and how to rank your videos. I saw some of you guys, your audio's too low. I'll turn it up a little bit. Nerd suitable for watching is, how do you go about making a mailing list when you don't sell a product? Really great question. You go about creating a subscriber list of, be the first to get my videos, right? Maybe make your video unlisted for 2 days and you email it out to your list 2 days before it goes live. What that does is it puts a whole bunch of views on your video before it's even public. So when it goes public, you've already got momentum. We call that velocity, and that's a ranking strategy. Then and Now TV says can't hear anything. Okay. A lot of great questions, guys, and I'm going to come back to those questions later. I heard someone say something great about keyframes on OBS. Maybe ping me, and we'll talk about that. Nerd Suitable says that's a great idea. Thanks, bro. I think so too. I think it's a good idea, and there's a lot of good ideas. I'm trying to get my necklace. That little bend right there. There we go. All right, good. Today, guys, we're going to talk about some YouTube description box hacks that you can use to grow your channel, but to get ranked, right? Because the description box is probably one of the most overlooked assets on YouTube, but it's very valuable in getting your videos ranked. In fact, I did a channel review with one of my good friends, Roberto Blake. You guys know Roberto Blake? Give me some noise if you know Roberto Blake. And what he helped me to understand is that even my description boxes needed work, right? And I've always believed in description boxes. So I'm going to show you guys what a description box should look like, and we're going to analyze some top YouTube channels. And then I'm going to show you a feature in TubeBuddy where you can make different profiles for your description box and easily swap them out and see which one performs better. So, you guys ready to go? Make some noise. Love to hear it. All right, let's jump into the screen share here. Now, can you guys, it looks like you can still hear me okay, just want to be sure. I want you to know that a lot of what you're going to hear today comes from an article that I wrote over for Tubular Insights called the YouTube description box. And I'm going to go ahead and post this into the chat box here. Okay? And in this article, I talk about the value behind the description box. And I talk about my 5 techniques. Okay? So we're going to look at some of those things today as we're going through this. Let's start by going on YouTube. And Phil, I'm going to do what you asked here, and I'm going to switch accounts. Let's see if that gives us any issues here. But I just want to search for something, and I'm going to search for how to install a bathroom fan. Recently got some love today from Home Mender, or this weekend. And I want to show you a couple things about the description box. First of all, this is your YouTube search page. A description box will appear in the search result pages right here. Do you see that? Can you guys see that okay? So what you have there matters. And here's what's even better. Links. If you have a link in your description box, it will appear here. That's huge. Okay? So when we go and we click on this video, oh, you know, let's click on the one that actually has a link. Sorry, Home Mender. And it's Home Depot. Notice we see a little bit more of the description box here, but not the full thing. You have to click Show More. Okay, and when they show more, you know, we've got just another link, a little bit of stuff and more, a little bit of optimization and just one link here. Okay, so I want you to recognize where the description box plays and what you can see of it. Okay, because you have 5,000 characters to play with. And here's the premise of this whole training is that YouTube is a search engine. And that search engine serves human people, okay? A search engine seeks for relevancy, meaning they're looking for key indicators, your title, your tags, your description box, and their transcription or their translation of your video to establish relevancy. And what relevancy is relevancy says that when I search for how to install a bathroom fan, what the user is probably looking for is a tutorial, and they're looking for something specifically that revolves around an engine, in a ceiling, a roof, for insulation, bathroom, kitchen, household, do-it-yourself. Do you understand where I'm going with that? They're coming up with, that's probably what he's looking for. You know, but if you think about it, I could be looking for how to replace a bathroom fan, like how to replace a bathroom fan club, right? Like you've got this fan who's a big fan of the bathroom. How do you replace him? Right? If there wasn't relevancy, how would the search engine know what you're looking for? Now, it might sound like a silly thing, but there are a lot of titles that need relevancy to provide meaningful results. So Google wants to provide meaningful results to you. Okay, and they do that by establishing relevancy. Your title and your tags are the big indicators of what your video is all about. Your description box, you guys, that camera shaking? Your description box and your transcription, your closed captions, are secondary indicators. Okay, so we're going to take a look at how you can optimize those to get found in the search engines. And when you're found in the search engines, your link will appear right here. And people can click your link right here. So how do we do that? Well, let's take a look at some key components here. So number one is make the first 5 lines count. The first 5 lines. So when we're talking about the first 5 lines of a description box, just going to go to a video here in my video manager. Let's click edit. When we're talking about the first 5 lines, we're talking about the first 5 lines here. So it's going to be approximately, I'll just go to a video that has. It's interesting because I ran through this webinar already, in my mind and on paper. And then even when you do it, you don't realize it's like, oh, I was going to go inside my videos. Okay. So the first 5 lines, this is only 4, but the first 5 lines matter. And here's why, because what appears in the first 5 lines here will show up above the show more line here. Does that make sense? Similarly, I'm trying to rank my video. See if it will pop up here. Man, not yet. I'm not up here yet. So similarly, see how there's a link up here and I said that's good? That is good. But depending on the type of video you're doing, this can affect your ranking by having a link up here. It can look spammy. So by focusing on the first 5 lines of your description box, you can have your link appear not on the search engine, but it will appear above the show more button here. And that can help you rank. So if you've got videos that aren't ranking, you may want to try taking the link out of the first 5 lines or out of the first, sentence of it and see if Google will check that out again. So you want to pay attention to the first 5 lines. You should restate the major keywords of your video in the first 5 lines. Okay? Restate your major keywords and then add text that will encourage a click, right? We talk about winning the click. And what winning the click is, a lot of us want to get ranked. I mean, you assume that when you get ranked that people are going to click on you, And sure, the likelihood of that increases, but you want to continue being clicked on, and you win the click with a great thumbnail and some great copy here in your titles and in your description box. So use that to your advantage, right? Restate the keywords and then earn the click, win the click right here before pasting your link. Okay? So number 2 is include HTML links. Include HTML links in your description box. Because you can put clickable links in your description box, but you have to know how to do them. For example, you have to use HTTP. Come on. Look at that great little tool they have where you can highlight something and just tweet it. You have to say HTTP. So look at how this says HTTP bit.ly, right? Or HTTP thevideospot.net. All of those will appear as clickable as long as you put the HTTP in there. So a big mistake that I see creators making, my wife and I are people creators, as a matter of fact, is that they'll just put bit.ly there, right? So be really careful about that, okay? Number 3 is that you have 5,000 characters to play with, okay? 5,000 characters to play with. Now, that really is the meat of what we're going to talk about here today, because your description box is your chance to establish relevancy. So knowing that you have 5,000 characters, that's a lot. And you want to use as much of that. I'm just dying today, guys. It hasn't started. It hadn't started till I got home. You want to use as much of that space, those characters, to establish relevancy. How do you do that? What does that mean to establish relevancy? It means that if your video is about a bathroom fan, then you need to use other words and phrases that a person installing a bathroom fan might want or might be using, right? Because even though they type in, I might type in how to replace a bathroom fan, but someone else with the same need might type in how to install a bathroom fan, how do you take out a bathroom fan, how do you put in a new bathroom fan, how do you repair a bathroom fan. So there's a lot of additional words that you can add in there and additional phrases that you can add in there to help Google, help YouTube know who it is that you're trying to serve, okay? So I'm seeing I want to go to the comments for a section and just see if we understand what relevancy is. I don't think I have relevancy. Tell me about that. Why not? Mad Munchkin, stop asking for subs, guys. It's not what the stream is about. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Like, the best way to get subs from a group is to be interested in the conversation and to show that you're interesting, right? Because when you're interesting, when you're engaged in the content that connects everybody here, what that does is it says, oh, well, who's this guy? Is he a serious creator? Is he somebody that I may want to work with? And they'll go back to your channel and sub. So, how's the audio level now? Okay. I hope that's helpful. Audio level is still low. Are you guys hearing audio level low? Check. Better. Turn it up. Okay, Munchkin is female. Awesome. Thank you. But Owen, all of this is not working in real YouTube. I'm not sure what that means. I get that a lot from newer creators, and what I hear is a lot of frustration. What I hear is I'm doing that, and I'm still not number one. And that's okay. I understand that frustration. I was there too. What I want to encourage you to do is to keep listening and to keep hearing, because you've got a whole lot of things going on in your life and in your channel right now. And then as you get, new information, you're going to interpret it differently, wrongly, maybe correctly. So I want you to just keep listening, keep trying, because I didn't get my description box right the first time. I had to go to other conferences and watch other YouTube creators and just keep trying and see if I got anything new out of it. And hearing something over and over again, like relevancy, made it more significant. And you have these aha moments. You have these aha moments where you're like, I get that now. So I want to encourage you to keep these strategies, because what I'm teaching you guys about is SEO. SEO never went anywhere. The reason your description box is here is so that YouTube will rank you. And when you get ranked, if you have good thumbnails, you'll also get clicked. Okay, Elite Studio, I love your question. And Jason Keith asks, how do I get cool hair like yours, Owen? That's a great question. It's Vidal Sassoon. And I actually don't use any product, but I'm glad that you're here, Jason. Check out socialfresh.com, guys. Great social media blog. Let's come back to some of those questions in a second. This is SEO. This is about establishing relevancy. So if your title is about how to install a bathroom fan, you want to use words in your description box that further tell the story or further create relevancy to the subject of installing a bathroom fan. So what are some words that you guys think we should use in our description box to establish some relevancy with the bathroom fan, with installing a bathroom fan? Helmet Cam says, you are boss. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But, I'm just the guy who's been doing it, and so I want to encourage you to do it and to just get better and better every day. All right. So while you guys are thinking about that, let's talk about the 5,000 characters. What are you going to put in your 5,000 characters? Well, here's a great idea, is to put in a transcription of your video. Now, a great and easy way to do a transcription, guys, is to take your phone. This won't work available. This won't be, 100% perfect, but it's a great way to get started. Go into Google Docs. You might even want to use Evernote and open up a new document and click audio, okay? So that it's voice texting. And when it's voice texting or voice writing, play your video. And that is a super quick way to get your video text on quickly in your description box. Now, for me, I write scripts, and everything that I do is scripted and it's on the prompter. And the reason that I do that is because that way I have my description box copy already ready to go, and I can repost my video as a blog on my site and on other people's sites. So let's take a look. The top 5 things to do when installing a bathroom fan. Yes, GamePro, you're getting it. Basically, okay, Kimberly writes, your description box should explain your title. It should explain the video and help to identify who should be watching your video, right? So if you're doing a video makeup tutorial, talk more about who should be watching your video makeup tutorial. You could talk about other channels in your description box and say, if you like makeup tutorials like this person and that person, then you're going to love how I do makeup. Here are 5 general makeup tips, right? That Game Pros was saying. And, have this as templates or as text in your description box. Game Pro says how to install a fan like a boss. That's good. Yeah, absolutely. I think we need to start a sentence with how to. How to is great if you have a how-to channel. Guys, if you are gamers and you're showing gameplay, talk about how to do X in a game. I'm not a gamer. How to do X in Contra. How to do X in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, right? It's Minecraft. How to do X in Minecraft. You know what I mean? Hey, Kanan, come in here a sec. So yeah, those are all great examples. And so let's go back to some description boxes and see what some big YouTubers are using to do their description boxes. Come here. I want to introduce you guys to my 9-year-old Kanan. He's not at school today. Say hey. I'm showing all these people here. I'm going to show them the chat box. There's 120 people watching right now. So it's very, very cool. 56 people. And all these people here are commenting and asking questions. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, I wanted to show you that. Okay. Go to your homework, please. Thanks, guys. I think it's important. Like when he's here, he's not here every day. So when he's here, I want to show him a little bit more about what I do. So let's go to this window here. And we're going to take a look at that's Betsy V. Can you guys see that okay? Let me make it a little bit bigger. And the reason I'm showing you that's Betsy V, first of all, the reason I'm showing you these 5 different description boxes is because they represent 5 different types of YouTubers. So Betsy V is a daily vlogger, okay? And she's got, her title here, Meet Simone Bills, a date, and that's Betsy V. So immediately, kind of what she's telling YouTube is that anyone searching for like this term or this term or this term is going to rank for that, but it may not generate the most search traffic, okay? We'll get into titles some other time. But your title right here should say what the video is about and should target the best possible search terms to bring in traffic. Then your description box, like Jennifer said, reinforces and expands upon that. So we've got her first line here, right? Nothing. Not really a ton here. Now, Betsy V, I love you, girl, but I coached you on this. I told you got to do your description box a little bit better. So these first couple of lines are a missed opportunity. Now, she is using hashtags. Now, are you guys aware that hashtags are searchable on YouTube now? That's a new feature. So when we click that, it goes to a whole new search page. And look at that. Her video ranks right there for this hashtag. So I think it's a wise idea to start adding hashtag research. In fact, guys, I'm writing that in my notes right now because that's a newer feature. So hashtag research, including hashtags in your description boxes. She's got the video from yesterday, and she's got something on her other channel. I like this a lot. I like that she's redirecting people. So, consider that. Love that she's got send us something. See, now if you've got a vlog channel and you're trying to get, some sponsorships and stuff, this is great content to have. So what I'm showing you guys is not that this is a perfect description box. It's not perfect, right? The first 5 lines are a big missed opportunity, and I'm not sure I understand her title theory. I get what she's doing with Highlander and Simone Bills, right? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But what I'm showing you are things that you can take away and add into your description box to help you fill out the 5,000 characters. What I would do here, though, is I would say, at Betsy V, we're open to trying your products. Want to send us something cool? We're totally open to that. Start here. And you could even have a link that goes to a page in your website. Q&A videos, she's got links to more videos. It's good, but what does this tell me? Q&A video, 1 out of 1. You guys got to provide more information than this. You got to provide more info. Okay? I don't know what this is. See my series where I ask Simone Bills everything about gymnastics and the gold medal. I'm going to eat something real fast. I'm so hungry, guys. I just recognized it too. Like, I'm sitting here doing this and I need to eat something. Oh my gosh, that's so rude, guys. Thank you so much for giving me that moment. Just to carve something down. Before I did this, I was over at the Carlsbad Chamber of Commerce. Carlsbad's a major city. It's the number 1 place in California for startups. Okay, it's not Silicon Valley. It's Carlsbad. Silicon's number 2. So it's a big city. It's a fancy city, and I'm hosting their live video candidate forum. So I did the dress rehearsal. Then I ran here with the muffins they gave me. And now I'm doing this, and I love it. I'm a full-time YouTuber, and I love what I do. So let's go. Are we still here? Yeah. Okay. So these are some good things. Now she's got her social links here. This is all really good. I love this. Like this should even be more front and center, right? It's a Q&A. Get to know me. What's my name? Betsy. Kids. My boyfriend, aka boy toy. It's very cute. It's very cool. So much I love about Betsy. Let's move on now. That's a family vlogger. Okay. Hopefully you guys got some good tips there. What about a brand, a corporation, something a little bit bigger? What are they doing? Now, something I want you to keep in mind about bigger brands is that they have money to put into ad spend. So they might, Sunil, that's so funny. They might have a lot of views without having to have gotten search traffic, right? Because they've got $1 million. So $1 million in paid ad spend is a lot of views. So it may not rank. So what I'm trying to do is separate. When you see somebody has a lot of views, see how many subscribers they have and take a look at who the channel is. Because it's a Gillette. Gillette could email that out and get, 200,000 views in a week, without any search engine traffic. So what I try to do is find a video, and I know I know the person that optimized these videos, so I wanted to find something that was designed to get search traffic, okay? So let's take a look at that. Again, shaving tips for men, how to shave your face, Gillette Fusion Pro Shield. Guys, this is a perfect title, in my opinion, for a business. This is exactly how I teach my clients to write titles, okay? It's a 3-part structure. Shaving tips for men, how to shave your face, Gillette Fusion Pro Shield. It's even got the brand, the product name in there. Let's take a look at the description box. So boom, right away, we see they've got the 2 lines optimized. Their first 5 lines. Then notice they skip a line. Okay, let's go to the show less. So that's perfect. They got the first 2 lines there with the link. We show more. And there's a new paragraph here. What I see a lot of people doing is writing like no spaces in between their, your paragraphs and whatnot. You've got to know when to separate your paragraphs and when to have one line and when to use bullet points. Look at this particular description box. They've got a skip a line here and then subscribe to Gillette. And then I've got some bullet points here. And look at these bullet points. Notice the bullet points. Okay? All of these add additional words and phrases to the key term, how to shave your face, thereby establishing relevancy for the video and helping Google to understand that how to shave your face is a video about hydrating, scrubbing, lathering up, dull blades, shaving, men, hair, stubble, all of those things. Excellent, excellent use of bullet points to make a scrollable description box, and one that has a lot of relevancy terms. We might call those LSI keywords, latent index keywords, something like that. What it means is they're keywords that sort of reinforce the main keyword. And then again, we've got some links here. Always good to link back to your stuff. All right, let's go to one of my videos, okay? Because I think I do this pretty well. Not every time. You know, there's sometimes, guys, I'll be honest with you, I miss the mark when it comes to optimization. I almost wish that sometimes I would do fewer videos and spend more time optimizing and promoting them. But that's not my plan this year. You know, my plan this year was to inundate the market on Facebook video. I'm telling you that because you got to have a plan. You have to have a plan for what you're doing. And when you have a plan, your daily activities and your workflows, right? The workflows are the things that you do over and over again. So, you know, I'm shooting over and over again. I'm editing over and over again. I'm adding description boxes over and over again, right? These are the things that you need to be fine-tuning so that your process is accomplishing the objectives that you originally decided upon. And sometimes getting views means sacrificing subscribers, right? You don't have a subscriber focus. Or getting subscribers might sacrifice views. You can get subscribers on niche topics, but you may not get a ton of views there. That might not always be the case. There are times when Gento, don't stop being so negative, dude. Gento, Knight, Katha, it happens. You go through ups and downs, man. You can't let it beat you down. Like, this is part of being a professional, is getting past the hard stuff. So don't give up. You know, just keep going. Pull back when you need to, and make sure you have business objectives. A lot of you guys like, I want 1 million views, I want to be a full-time YouTuber, and I want 1 million subscribers. Well, hey, I do too. Maybe you guys want even 500. But if you're making every video to appease you and what you want to do, and to try to make people laugh, and to try to get views, and to try to get subscribers, you're all over the place, right? Niching out and having a real objective, right? For the next 6 videos, I'm going to focus on 3. The next 6 videos, I'm going to do 6 different Star Wars hacks, wins, gameplay that I'm really good at, you know, and you're going to go really into one specific topic, right? You might be, you know, doing too much, trying to appease too many people. Deep Space says, I want $100 a month. That's a tough one. You know, I could make $100 a month. I mean, I'll make $100 a month, you know, just with my channel as it is now, not doing anything. The $100 is up to you, and finding new ways to monetize something interesting. Let's take a look at my channel. One of my newer videos, Facebook Live, how to go live on Facebook using your mobile phone. Really proud of this video, by the way. But again, we've got a Facebook Live tutorial, how to go live on Facebook from iPhone or Android. And then, booyah. Let's see if I appear. Let me go to show less. Let's see if I appear. Yeah, see, I appear here. The link appears there, and click show more. And then look at what I've done here. I love this, by the way, guys. I add these little asterisks in here to really make it scrollable. And, you know, as people are scrolling, they're engaging, and they're staying on my page longer. So, again, I've got a click right here at About Video Spot. It goes to a page on my website. And then I've got my text, my posting text right in here. And what this is part of the script for this video. It looks like the full script wasn't added in. And it's probably because we're running out of time, or, you know, my videos have to be up on time if they're complete or not. So that's kind of what happens. But notice the terms I'm using here. Business. Okay? Marketing. Tutorial. Right? All of these are sort of helping YouTube to decide who this video is for. Is this for a vlogger? You know, what is the person looking for? And those words help to give it sort of a business appeal. Down here, I've got a subscribe link. Super important to ask people to subscribe, and also to have a shortened version of your subscribe link. Notice my subscribe link is in this description box now, right? It's in this description box now, and it's a shortened link. So it's easy to look at. Try to shorten all your links. Now, this one I left long because of its length. I wanted it to sort of work with this line here. But notice how this one is a shortened bit.ly link. Okay? So pay attention to your links, because when you start posting links to like Google Documents and Dropbox links and playlists, like the links can get pretty long. I've got some links to some Amazon products here. Okay? But I want to go to this video real fast. See what the Yeah, look at this one. Okay? So this has got some this is a better example of what my average. I've got a lot more copy in here. And notice again how I'm using, oh, sorry, because I'm signed in. It's taking me to edit this. But notice how I've got, you know, these two little lines in here. I've got number 1 and 2. This is like bullet points, putting numbers. 3, 4, 5. And again, another asterisk here, all capitals here. Every time I do something like this, every time I do a line of asterisks, or I do a bullet point section, or I do a link or a one-line paragraph, what I'm doing is I'm adding scrollability to my page. I'm making it so the viewer has to keep, you know, kind of scrolling. And so you want to structure your description box in sections. In sections that are scrollable, and then use asterisks or other emojis, right? If you on a Mac go Control Command Spacebar, you can make emojis pop up. So let's see if we can do that here. And that adds a different look. It adds a nice break in the text. So I can go here and go like Control, right? And add something like this. How cool is that, guys? You know, knowing some of those mobile options and then copying them over and over again and using them over and over again is very, very valuable. So let's look at one more, and then I'm going to show you. I'm going to wrap it all, put it all together. Okay. So we're going to go to Sean Cannell's page and Benji. I don't know Benji, but I do know Sean. He's a great guy. And I think Sean is probably, this is Sean here. I think Sean is probably like, right now, he's my favorite in ranking videos and choosing great titles. I'm watching a lot of his work and what he's doing here. And he opts for like a straight up smaller title. But again, we've got the two, they've nailed down the first two sentences, the first two lines. Scrollable. Right? Scrollable. They've got a bit.ly link to FameBit. So what I'm showing you here is look at all the different social media links, and they put those right in the beginning. Like here's all the other places you can find us. And then he uses all capitals here for the show notes, gear, and links. He uses these dashes here to, again, create a break and create scrollability. He's got Amazon links, and that's the big thing I wanted to show you. He's got Amazon links to the gear that he uses or the gear that he's promoting. These are so valuable. If you want to make $100 a month, okay? I'll tell you one of the easiest ways, even if you have a small audience, is to put affiliate links in your videos and then get a lot of links on those videos. Leon Green, you're asking a great question. These are all great tips. You have to hop on a trend when a trend starts. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's talk about that. I'm going to bring that question back at the end. The description box is only going to help you more in getting on trends. You know, it's going to help you on getting on trends. So I have a client just recently who made a video on, let's see what it was. It was Canada new mortgage law. Like this just passed on Monday or something. And so she's not ranking. She's not ranking yet. But part of what we went through on her consultation call yesterday was her description box. And what? Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't on the screen. So I'm on here, Canada's new mortgage law, right? And the client isn't here ranking yet. But what we talked about on her conference call, thanks Phil. What we got on her conference call was you need more relevancy terms. Like I don't know. I don't know if you know YouTube knows what you're talking about yet. So pay attention to those things as you jump onto trends and you get a ton of views and you talk about products and you talk about, you know, downloads and things you can get. People will want to check them out. So give them the links and make sure that you get paid for it. Okay. So I want to close it all out here, guys. So now that you know what you should do for your description box and what you should have in your description box, what you're going to do is go over here to your TubeBuddy link. And I believe this is available on all accounts. And you're going to go into, I always just go here. And you're going to come into your channel. And you're going to come into upload defaults. All right. And what you're going to do is you're going to write out a description box here that you can use over and over again. And if you're like a lot of creators and you're jumping through different types of videos, like maybe you have a daily vlog, and then on another channel you have, how about we helmet cam, contact me. We'll talk. I'm seeing some of the comments. So I apologize for that, guys. You're gonna, like, YouTube gives you the ability to make one profile, but with TubeBuddy you can make multiple profiles. So if you've got like multiple channels where you've got a vlog and you've got another one, it's maybe a how-to channel, or you've got gameplay, or you've got something, something different, you can create multiple profiles. So for example, I'm doing a Facebook video series and I'm using a very specific description box for that series. In the past, I've had a main vlog. I used one for Snapchat and so on and so forth. So let's see, as I go through my different profiles here, see how the description box changed? And this is sort of like a general, like we'll use this for our upcoming music video. Yes, I did shoot a music video. It's a parody. It's super silly. And I've got new links in here. I can also go back to Facebook video series. Right? And I've got in here, this is what I wanted to kind of draw your attention to. As I make these templates, I can sort of tweak that as I want. So notice how here it says restate title and tease video. So it's actually telling me what to do when I go in here. Here it says video notes from Teamwork. Teamwork is my note-taking system. Just to give you guys a look at what my videos look like. It's kind of cool. Hadn't planned on showing you this, but I will. Let's go here to my tasks. So Teamwork is what I use to organize my video production. And you can see here that I've got YouTube content, Facebook video series, Owen shooting videos. And then I've got the videos that I need to shoot. The red ones are the ones I need to shoot right away or that I already have content for. Then my editor down here, once I make the video, I drop oh, wrong one. Once I make the video, I drag it down here and it becomes Ignacio's responsibility, who's my editor. But what happens is when I click on this, see, this is where I keep my notes. So all my notes to the video, like literally everything I say on video is right here. So I would paste my notes from teamwork plus any links I mentioned in the video. After that, it's don't forget to subscribe. And really, I should move that. Look at this. You guys are seeing it live, happen live. I really need to change this because this is, I'd rather have the subscriber happen up here. Okay. And then I've got links to my Amazon products right here. I've got my schedule, new content on social media every week. And then I've got links that I want people to go to. So the reason that I went with, like, instead of like Twitter, Facebook, whatever, is that I specifically wanted to look different than Sean and some of the other guys. So this is how you would edit. Now, this is what you can do. And then I'm going to click save right here to go edit that. Okay. So when you want to create a new profile, what you're going to do is click over here on new. And it's going to copy what's ever on the screen. Okay. And I'm going to put like, TubeBuddy live stream. Okay. Well, just don't answer. Sit on this chair right here. I'm on a live call right now. And then it's going to be right here. Okay. As you add to this and take away from it, you'll simply click save. That'll save your profile. And you're done. So what I've shown you how to do, guys, in this presentation today is why you need a good description box. You need a good description box to establish relevancy with your video, thereby increasing your views and your ranking on the search engine, right? You'll rank for more terms and you'll rank hopefully higher than you would on some other terms. So you know that you need a good description box. What do you need to know after that? Well, what goes in a good description box? Okay, well, we went through all those bullet points and some numbers and add your links. You don't have to add all of it. You can just add some of it. And you've got to decide what a good description box looks like for you and if you need different description boxes for your broadcasting schedule. Once you decide on all that, you can go into TubeBuddy and create profiles for your description box. Each time you upload, you select which profile you want to use for that video. You can even do this, I think, in the editing process. You can even copy and paste so that your description box are optimized, customized, and automized. Is that good? I like that. Automized, customized, and optimized. But they're automatic. You don't want to be redoing this all the time. So in terms of what words you can use and where your keywords are going to come from, guys, that's all going to be about the keyword research tool. And there's no better tool than TubeBuddy for that type of research and investigation. The information that I get from my TubeBuddy tools helps me to rank for the right terms, helps me to track the right people so that my videos convert into sales. So I hope you guys appreciate that presentation today. I want to thank Phil and the team for having me out. We got a couple minutes left. What I'd like to do is sort of go through some of your comments here and see, if we can answer any questions on our remaining time together. Sunil says, I always do copy and paste for my script description. Yeah, you can do copy and paste. The profiles makes it a little bit easier, I think, because you're not having to I got to go open to this. Plus, with your profiles, you can still copy and paste. So it's a good idea to have different description profiles just so that you can mix it up a little bit. Yeah, Camera Tech says he's what's happening? Let's get rid of this universal cat guy. Jeez, why is he still here? Blocked. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Elite Studio had a great question about personality. I'd love to see that. How to make a comedy description box. Well, I think what you're gonna want to do there is, again, what is your comedy about, right? And who are you like? If you're doing comedy, you right now should be doing comedy about Trump and Clinton, and you should do, about the major topics of the day. Go to the New York Times and Huffington Post and see what's trending. What's trending on the first page on the Facebook hashtags, right? Do a video about those types of things, and then in your description box, expand on why it's funny, how to reach you, and doing that sort of thing. Helmet Cam is asking about backlinking. I've seen some of that. Are we talking about backlinking to rank videos? Yes, it's a good idea, and you need to go about it in a strategic way. I always use relevant search terms. How to attract a local audience. Mayor Makes, I want you to think about using the terms near me, near us, locally, actually using that, right? If your channel is trying to attract local business, then use local words in your video, right? So this is big on realtors. For realtors, we're not necessarily suggesting that our realtors make videos about how to buy or sell a home, right? It's kind of dry. It's more about the community, right? And who's going to search for community terms? Local people. So you're going to want to write a video about why Somerset Park rocks, right? Or why Somerset Park is a great family park in California. And as people start to search for things about Somerset Park or Somerset Park info, they're going to find your video. You say, hey, this video is brought to you by Peter's Real Estate Company, or this video is brought to you by XYZ Consulting. We're right on Main Street, and that's how you're going to rank for local clients. I hear a lot of sort of stuff. Do all cap titles help? They're not going to help you rank, but they might help you get clicks. Using, not necessarily all caps, but all caps in the right places, okay, are some important things to think about. I'm hearing a lot of comments about, I do all of this and it's not made a change. Well, then you're not doing it well. I'm just going to come out and tell you that. Like, the idea that you'll watch, you'll watch a video and you'll optimize it a little bit. Props to you. You're doing the right things. But to say that it doesn't work, it must be something else. No. I've shown you Gillette, Sean Cannell, Roberto Blake, my own, Betsy. We're all kind of doing this. And the only person it's not working for is you. Okay, so you're not doing it correctly. You're not doing it well. You're not doing it consistently. I could go on. What I want to be is truthful with you. Okay? And I don't want to give you the everything is awesome social media speech that we hear from everybody. Okay? I want to be real with you. So what I encourage you to do is to continue learning. Guys, my description boxes 2 years ago were not as cool as they are today. They've gotten better. And I was that guy a long time ago that was like, Daryl, I've done this. It doesn't work. It does work, but sometimes you pick the wrong keywords to rank for. You pick the wrong keywords, or maybe you picked ultra competitive keywords. So yeah, you got perfect title, perfect tags, perfect description box, but the wrong keyword, you're not going to rank, man. All the other people are going to rank ahead of you. What about linking to playlists in the description? Yeah, absolutely. Link playlists in the description. I do it a lot. If you guys can trap people in playlists, it's a good idea. Is using a lot of tags useful? Yeah, guys, let me show you something. So all you guys that logged out are going to miss this. In TubeBuddy, when you are editing in TubeBuddy, there's a character counter. There's a character counter. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. And let's just go to edit here. So yeah, this says like 57 out of 100 characters, 65 out of 5,000 characters, and 3 out of 500 characters. Yeah, if you can put in 500 characters worth of tags, then put in 500 characters worth of tags. You know, there's more opportunity to rank. Make playlists with the subject and they will show up in search and direct link to your channel. Yeah, playlists are very valuable. Okay. Can we use Bitly? Yeah, use Bitly. Just remember that you do the HTTP. Guys, I really appreciate you checking me out today and checking out what I do here. Go to my channel, subscribe, check out what we're doing, and I'd love to see you there. I want to keep this relationship going. I enjoy engaging with you. Really, it's the light of my life. A couple years ago, I put up a camera. I mean, I've always been a video guy. Always. I was doing skits when I was a kid. But it became a full-time thing like 4 years ago. And that was my dream. My dream was to be a film director. And I get to be in sort of a different way. I'm teaching other people what I know about film and video and media. I'm a media major. I went to college. I have a degree in media. You know, I know how many black people should be on camera at one time, right? To not look racist. And I know where to position people behind a speaker, right? I know when to capitalize on a news trend. Those things sound weird, right? They sound weird that someone would say them, but they're real things and they really happen in real media. Do you think it's a coincidence that Disney is producing all these minority princess movies right now? No. Disney has been attacked for the last like 5 years for being racist. So they're answering that. And when you're media literate, you know those things. So it's been a dream for me to always do this. YouTube has made that possible. You guys have made that possible by tuning in, watching, and growing your channel, and seeking for that type of success is awesome. You are the new economy. You are the next big thing. So keep working. You'll get there, and I can't wait to see you at the top. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm Owen Video.